I've spent the last few weeks testing every clipping platform I could find, and by the end of it, I knew exactly which ones actually pay, which ones are just noise, and which ones aren't worth your time. If you've never heard of clipping platforms, the idea is simple. Creators and brands pay you to turn their long-form content into short viral clips and post them on your own accounts. You don't need a big following or to be the original creator, just a good clip and somewhere to post it. But not every platform is the same. Some pay well but come with a ton of rules. Some pay less but let you move fast, and some are honestly just a waste of time. For this entire test, every clip was generated and edited inside Higgsfield, and if you want to try the same workflow yourself, you'll find the links in the description. So today, we're comparing how much each platform pays per view, how strong their budgets are, and how easy they make it to post clips and actually get paid. Let's get into it. Let's start with the biggest one, because this is the one most of you clicked on this video for. Whop's clipping marketplace is the one everyone's talking about right now, and for good reason. Some campaigns on it are paying out serious money, so I wanted to see it for myself before believing the hype. Here's how you actually get paid on Whop. You browse campaigns from different creators and brands, and each one sets its own reward rate, usually somewhere between $1 and $6 per 1,000 views, depending on how competitive that specific campaign is. The first thing I did before touching anything was sort every campaign by the most paid out. That single filter tells you which campaigns are actually spending real money right now, instead of ones that look good on paper but have an empty budget behind them. Then I made a second pass and skipped anything that showed over 80% of its budget already spent, because realistically, that pool is drying up and you're about to compete for scraps. From there, I aimed for campaigns sitting in that $1 to $3 range specifically, not because they pay the most, but because they tend to have noticeably less competition than the flashy $6 campaigns everyone's already piling into. Once I picked my campaign, I needed an actual clip to post, and this is where Higgsfield came in as my method for the entire video, not as some separate tool. This is literally how I made every clip you're about to hear about. I went into Higgsfield's supercomputer employee tool, which works like an agent that scrubs through long-form footage for you and automatically pulls out the strongest moments. So instead of sitting there for an hour scrubbing through a full podcast episode by hand, it does that heavy lifting in a fraction of the time. I picked a David Heacock video for this one, dropped in the link inside supercomputer, and gave it a simple prompt. Turn this into a viral 30 to 45 second vertical short. Find the best hook, remove all the dead air and pauses, and add dynamic captions optimized specifically for TikTok, Reels, and Shorts.
Bunch of money. I forget what the gross and the net profit ended up being, but it was a couple $1,000s a month, 5, 6, maybe even $10,000 a month, and kind of like, quite frankly, with passive income, you know.
But did that materialize?
So I buy the truck, I buy the trailer, I invest the $40K into the management company. 2, maybe 3 weeks later, they file for bankruptcy, the man.
It came back with a genuinely clean cut in under a minute, already trimmed around a strong hook instead of just chopping the video at random timestamps. From there, with the generated clip, I went to Short Studio, and here you can see a bunch of presets already ready to use for your short, or you can create one in your own style. I scrolled down, picked the preset I wanted, and dropped the clip in. After that, it stitched everything together: captions, pacing, and transitions, all handled without me touching a timeline manually. Once I had that finished clip sitting in front of me, I went back to Whop, set up my submission page, posted the clip, and submitted the link for review. That's the whole flow on Whop. Pick smart, cut fast, submit clean. The catch, and there's always a catch, is that the higher paying campaigns come loaded with tight rules, specific hooks you're required to use, specific formats, and zero room for creative deviation. And because everyone knows those campaigns pay the best, the competition is brutal. So the money on Whop is real, but you're earning it while fighting a crowd. After Whop, I moved on to Vyro, which is MrBeast's clipping platform, and it's noticeably newer than Whop, which means there's a lot less noise and a lot fewer clippers flooding every campaign right now. The pay structure here varies by campaign, running anywhere from $1 to $5 per 1,000 views. And here's the part that actually matters. It tracks TikTok, Reels, and Shorts combined into one single pool instead of splitting your view count across 3 separate payout systems like some platforms do. That means one viral hit across multiple platforms adds up fast, instead of getting fragmented into 3 smaller numbers. For this one, I didn't reuse the same clip from Whop. I ran a completely different source through the same Higgsfield workflow, this time pulling from MrBeast's ABC News interview footage, since that matched the active campaign on Vyro. Same process though. Supercomputer employee found the best hook and cleaned up the pacing, removed the pauses, added captions, optimized for shorts. Actually posting it on Vyro felt smoother than on Whop, with less setup friction and less back and forth verifying my submission. The trade-off is there just aren't as many live campaigns yet, since the platform is still finding its footing. But that's genuinely the upside too. Fewer campaigns mean way less competition per clip you do find, so if you get in on the right one early, you're not fighting 1,000 other clippers for the exact same pool of views. From here, I want to talk through the rest of the platforms I looked at. Reach.cat is the one I have to call out specifically because it's become the platform clippers are actively switching to away from Whop, and that shift is worth paying attention to. Pay on Reach.cat runs $1 to $6 CPM, so similar range to Whop, but it covers verified views across TikTok, Reels, Shorts, and even X, which most other platforms don't touch. Payouts happen weekly, and they come through in crypto, specifically USDC, which either excites you or scares you off depending on how comfortable you are with that. But here's something I noticed pretty quickly once I started browsing campaigns. Most of what's live on Reach.cat right now is aimed at other languages, so if you're only comfortable clipping in English, your options shrink fast. I signed up first, then I found the campaign I wanted to test, copied the campaign link, and pasted it into the supercomputer employee. After that, I sent it through with the same kind of prompt. Find the best hook, cut the pauses, add captions, optimize for shorts. Then I took that output into the editor and used the Yellow Burst Studio preset to tighten the pacing, add the captions, and get the final short ready to post. Once I had that clip finished, the ease of use was really the story here. There was no KYC verification slowing me down, and the entire setup process took me right around 5 minutes from start to finish. Out of everything I tested, this was by far the fastest onboarding. No waiting on approval, no identity checks, just sign up and start posting. If pure speed and low friction is what you're optimizing for, this is the platform that wins that category outright. Just know going in that you'll likely be working with non-English campaigns more often than not. Then there's Clip Affiliates and Clipping.io, which work on a completely different model from everything else on this list. Instead of getting paid per 1,000 views, these are affiliate-style platforms, meaning you earn based on actual sales your clips drive rather than raw view counts. The ceiling per view can technically be much higher here, because a clip that converts into real purchases can pay out way more than $3 or $6 per 1,000 views ever could, but that also makes it way less predictable. You could post a clip that gets huge views and drives almost no sales, and end up earning less than a flat CPM platform would have given you for the same reach. It's a higher risk, higher reward setup, better suited for people who already understand what actually converts an audience into buyers. And I want to spend one honest minute on the native creator programs too. Things like TikTok's Creator Rewards program and similar built-in monetization tools. This is technically where the whole clipping economy started. Creators getting paid directly by the platform based on views and engagement. But here's the catch that nobody tells you up front. You need your own warmed-up audience already in place for these programs to actually pay meaningfully. And building that audience from scratch is exactly the slow, unpredictable barrier that all these newer campaign platforms like Whop, Vyro, and Reach.cat completely remove. That's the whole appeal of the clipping economy in the first place. You don't need to be the creator, you don't need the audience, you just need a good clip and a place willing to pay for it. After testing everything, here's how I'd rank them. Whop is the best for earning potential, but it's also the most competitive. Reach.cat is the easiest to use with a quick setup, though many campaigns aren't in English. Vyro is the best for early movers. Since there's less competition, Clip Affiliates and Clipping.io can pay well, but your earnings depend on conversions, so they're less predictable. And if you're just starting, native creator programs are the slowest way to make money. So yeah, that was my test of every clipping platform I could get my hands on. Hopefully, this gives you a better idea of which platforms are actually worth your time and what you can expect from each one. If you want to check out Higgsfield, I've left the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.